So this week's energy forecast is a bit calmer than normal. There's not a whole lot happening except for the fact that Mercury is now kind of chilling in Aquarius, and it does go direct on Wednesday. So tomorrow we got Mercury going direct. There is a shadow period, so be a little careful, but it should make communications and travel and planning a little bit more normal. Dang, I'm still coughing. I'm sorry, guys. The moon is currently at about, I think, an 83% waning gibbous in the sign of Libra going into Scorpio. When the moon is in Libra, creating order is in focus. It's not necessarily through cleaning and organizing things like when things are in Virgo, but more through interactions with other humans and just things that are happening in your surrounding environments. And the objective now is to avoid direct confrontations and decisions. It seemed to not really come easily, and that's kind of an after effect of the shadow of the Mercury retrograde. So things are going to be soon being a little bit easier. So don't worry about that, folks. Another interesting fact about the Libra moons this year is that this year the lunar nodes are in Libra and Virgo. And somebody might be like, what's that mean? So the lunar nodes are like points where the moon's orbit crosses the path of the sun. And it's important because these are what marks the eclipse for the year. So although their eclipses only happen on new or full moons, all of the eclipses this year will fall in either a Libra and Aries or a Virgo Pisces moon, which won't happen until March 20th, April 4th, or September 13th. And I think there's also one on September 27th. So if you have a birthday around any of those dates, look forward to it. But just in general, when the moon's in Libra, it's an interesting time for everybody. I think that's why a lot of energies are kind of like wacky, even though it's not a full moon right now. So, and in case you were also wondering why every new or full moon is an eclipse, it's because the sun and the moon as a pair have to be within 19 minutes of a lunar node, which is what I was just talking about. And in ancient times, it was kind of considered like magic for someone to determine those, but now it's pretty normal. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me because I would love to talk about it. And I think everyone's excited for Mercury to go back direct, and that's all I really have. Your turn.
Over to Suleiman with the solar flare update. Thank you, Silo. Suleiman here with your solar flare update for February 10th, 2015. Just flying right through those months. Before I get into that, I just wanted to say that in some space news, the SpaceX Dragon capsule is leaving from the International Space Station and is headed now towards the Pacific Ocean. SpaceX is also scheduled to launch their Falcon 9 rocket carrying space weather equipment, and that's just a few hours prior to the Dragon capsule landing. Now over to the solar flare update. Sunspot AR2282 produced an M2 class flare late on Monday. You see that on the chart here. And here's the video footage of it. The flare included a brilliant CME, which you just saw there. It's unknown at this time if the CME will be Earth-directed or if we will be affected by that CME. 2282 is beta gamma delta, and that could produce an X class, an extreme class flare within the week. Moving on. The southern coronal hole that we witnessed last week has begun to fade. You can see it's not quite there. And so the solar winds have dropped to around 370 kilometers per second. So not much going for that. So that is your solar flare update for February 10th, 2014.
15?
2000, son of a gun. It's, yeah, I can't believe we're in 2015. It's just so weird to think.
It is pretty crazy, and the months are going by so quick.
Yeah, they are going by very quick. So we want to thank you, everybody, for being part of the show tonight and for watching us. Next week, we do have the wonderful, absolutely wonderful, I love her so much, the wonderful Ariel Esterline of See Beyond, and she's an artist. She'll be with us Tuesday, February 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So do not miss that because she's awesome. Yeah. And so I just want to say thank you, everybody, again. We love you. We honor you. We accept you. We're glad you're in the space with us. And we'll see you all next week.
Have fun. Love you guys. Thanks.
Bye.